Hello and welcome back to Buckland Farm. So, we are now in March. We have skipped through the second half of February. And unfortunately, the ground is still frozen. Which means there's not an awful lot we can do. Plenty of food for the cows and the sheep. So, things are going well there. We do have to muck out the cows, so we're going to do that to start with. Hello, Bull. Mucking out the cows. They're full of manure there for 5,000 litres. They've got plenty of straw and food and everything. And there is also 11,000 litres of slurry now too. Which is cool. Means we might be able to put some more slurry on the grass field down here. Improve things that way. Anyway. Get in. Drop the bucket off there. Ooh. That's slowing things down a bit. Why are we so jittery? Maybe the game's had a refresh or something. Down. Where is... Ah, here it is. Wasn't this white at one point? I don't remember. So, we do need to get on today and start planting crops. And for that, we're going to need to go and get some seed bags, because all we've got is wheat at the minute. And I think what we want to do is plant... I can't remember what it is we want to plant, actually. But, was it... said we were going to do soybeans or something? I really can't remember. But I think it would be good to do oats. Or something that the chickens would eat as well. We've got one field prepared and ready to go so far. We do need to cultivate up the other field. And we need to turn the grass field over the side here into an arable field as well. There we go. The jitteriness has stopped. They can produce more poop again now. I think they were holding it all in because we filled the manure point up. And nearly another full one as well. There we go. Okay. We'll drop this off over here. There. And that can stay there too. So yeah, like I said, all the animals are absolutely fine in terms of food. Just need to shut the gate. In fact, mostly their troughs are filled up with grass. But what we need to do is go and get a bag of seeds. We do have some wheat seed here. And I think we might have to revert to putting wheat into the field. So we've got something to feed the chickens. But we need to wait for it to... Yeah, this large field here. And we need to wait for the ground to not be frozen anymore. Which would be... then we'd be able to start work on it. As for this field over here, we're going to be ploughing that up. Don't know what to do about the plough yet. The ground is also frozen. Nitrogen's pretty good for grass though over here. Yes. So we've only got £822 in the account, and the reason for that is obviously paying back the loan. We pay back, how much do we pay back? I think it's £1,725 a month. Need to, and remaining amount is 11,615. I want to get that paid off as soon as possible. Having said that, we don't currently have any means of making money. as we've already sold everything we had through the winter. We do, however, have some milk to sell. So, 2,671 litres. And how much is milk at the minute? Oh, I've already selected milk. Look at that. So it's best is 7.6. Okay, so no, Buckland Grain are accepting it quite a good price. Let's take this and get it sold. Need to put the pump on and start filling. There we go. 75% of a trailer. But that's okay. Now, Buckland Grain, we know where that is. That's where we've been before. And we've sold things before. So we'll go and take this over there now. Hopefully, by the time we get back, the ground would have warmed up and we can make a start putting the wheat seed in. At the very least, I think by the end of today's episode, I'd like to get the wheat seed, the wheat into that field there. That would be amazing. So yeah. Now, which way? It's over this way, isn't it? Yes. Buckland Grain. Okay, here we are. We shall offload into here and see how much we get. That's the money rocketing up and the milk rocketing down. £2,000. That's not bad at all. Not sure why I've got the environmental score penalty. I guess it's because of what we're feeding the cows. So I could do with getting some fuel for this tractor. Where is the petrol station? Aha! It's on the way back. I passed it. Oh, it's medium petrol tank. Oh, fool. I've got one at the farm, haven't I? Silly boy. We'll have to go and fuel it at the farm then. And then we can start preparing the seeder and getting it full of seed. Ready for planting in the field. Seeding the field. Sowing the field. I don't know. What's the right nomenclature? No, not nomenclature. Oh dear. My brain still isn't fully caught up after COVID, but oh, I'm here. I am attending. Right. Let's get back to the farm. Right then. Let's leave the milk tanker here. Oh. Maybe I don't have an electrical cable to attach on this one. Right then. Oop. Pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, let's go down and fuel this up. Then we will get out the seeder. Oh, actually, no. Might as well get out the seeder first, because if I need to reconfigure it, then I'll need it down the workshop. Right. Get this hooked up then. That's odd. Let's try walking away and walking back. That's better. All hooked up now. And in we get. And we want to lift it up. Excellent. So it's already set up for wheat, which is absolutely fantastic. But we do need to grease it. It needs grease, and we need fuel. We probably also need the front weight. And I know where I've left that. So if we just nip across this field over here, we should be able to poke out between the sheds and pick up the weight. I needed to get a lighter weight, I think, didn't I? I've forgotten how much the weight is. Oh yes, 2.3 tons. Yes, it's definitely way overkill. Alright, that's that up. We shall go and... crikey. Very bouncy. We shall go and grease it all up and get some fuel into the tank. And get everything ready. Alright, so we'll get this up here and put it down. And then we'll need the telehandler and the pallet fork. There's the pallet fork. To get out the seed bags. There we go. And we want to take the cover off. There we are. Beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. So. Yes, I'll need to move that out of the way first, won't I? Okay. So, I don't know how many bags will fit in this thing, but we're going to do one at a time. I don't really want to put too much in there, if I don't need to. Because we will be switching, hopefully, to something else. To something else next time. Aha! Well, it's easily taken one bag then. Let's put another one in. Obviously all I've got is wheat seed at the minute. There we go. We'll get that filled up here. There. So that is now full of wheat seed. Hopefully we won't need an awful lot more. In fact, that can just stay there for now. There we go. Let's get that cover on. Fold the steps up. Now we need to go and check out the state of the field. The ground is frozen. So we're going to be waiting still until the ground is unfrozen. Might as well turn that off for now. So, I shall see you in a bit. So, we are all the way through to the end of the first day of March, and the ground is still frozen according to the field info. So we can't do anything today. We're going to have to leave it and sleep through to the second part of March, where I was hoping to do some ploughing. But it looks like now that's when we're going to be getting the seed in the ground. We have got time, though, because we don't actually put soybeans in until April, May. So we have got time to get them in the ground. Right. Let's see if the ground is less frozen tomorrow. Right, here we are. It's tomorrow. It's 12 degrees already. The ground is perfectly dry. Excellent. So we can now do this. In terms of spraying, do I have a sprayer? I think I have a sprayer, don't I? Can't remember what the... Do I have a sprayer? No, I don't have a sprayer. I need to get a sprayer. But I need to figure out... Wait, do I have a sprayer? I really can't remember. I keep saying sprayer. See if that works. Yes, I'm going to have to get something like this. I think. Something like this. When I say get, I mean rent. And that will be about an 18-meter working width. So we need tram lines that are... What's the width of this thing? 3 meters. Right, so what's half of 18? That would be 9. Okay. So we need 6. On the 4th run, we want tram lines in. And then every 6 across. Right, well, let's get started. Get that lowered. Close the door. And we will be on our way. Well, this is taking absolutely ages. I think I've got the tram lines all sorted okay, but yeah, this is crazy. Right, we're on track 6 out of 6. I don't know whether I could try and upgrade my tractor. I don't have... I mean, I can get, say, 80,000 for this tractor. And what's it got? It's got 172 horsepower. What could we get with more horsepower? Not a lot. Is there any large tractors that are cheaper? No. Definitely not. Any small tractors with a higher horsepower? 175, 175, and it's still expensive. Well, that class Arion can get up to 205. Although still expensive. Maybe I need a smaller seeder. What do we think? Although 125, what's the one I've got? That's that one. And it takes up to 165. Dear. Not good. It would have to be that one, which is 3 meters still. And that's 33,500. And the one I've got is worth 16,900 and 13,300. So it would be a bit close. I think we're going to have to go for it, really. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. The time it's taking to do this. Let me swap the seeders, and then we'll get back to drilling again. Right, so here we are. This seeder needs a lot less power. It does have a smaller capacity, but it's got the same working width, and hopefully the tractor can pull it a lot easier. So let's try and continue. Power up. Why can't I turn the seeder on? That's interesting. How very odd. Unfold seeder. That'll be it. There we go. Much better. Let's crack on.
Take me to the stars and the moon. My mind's out of balance. Heartbeats irregular. Kinda thought we'd work it through. Light speed, tears streaming down. I'm here, but already moving on. You care, then you kill it better. It's never gonna feel right. Maybe it's a matter of time. Time.
We're getting there, but it is slow going. We need some more seed. I'm not quite sure when we ran out, to be perfectly honest. It was somewhere coming down that last bit. But yes, it is. It's definitely hard work, and also we are churning through fuel and diesel exhaust fluid. I'm hoping we've got enough to finish it off, but I'm not certain. Ah, I haven't opened the lid. There we go. Let's get that filled up. Don't know how many we had in that bag, but clearly not quite enough. Let's grab another one. We have got a bit left down the store. Obviously I couldn't get it back from the previous seeder. So we have got a bag down the store if we need it at some point, but we won't need it for this field. But we're cracking on in the day, but that is realistic farming. I mean, you might, if you've got a big field and not the biggest drill, you might spend all day getting one field done, and that is it. Well, that looks good. Let's get that folded up, get it lifted. I do realise that I've got 0 grease, very low fuel, and very low emissions fluid as well. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. We didn't run out too long ago, so that's alright. You can just see the change in the texture down here. I'm going to try and get the rest of this field done without having to fill up with fuel. But then, yes, we will need to get some def. Now, I want to knock it back a track, don't I? There, because it will automatically advance a track now that it's planting, I should say. But yeah, I think I'm liking the way that the tram lines have turned out. It means we can get an 18-meter wide sprayer and get the whole field covered. But next time we are definitely going to have to focus on getting the other fields prepared for soybeans, and then getting obviously the money sorted for soybeans as well. Right. I will crack on.
Trust a Godspeed, it's a wait, it's a trust, we'll be done eventually. I don't know when or what, I don't know a damn thing. Do my best to have fun, want too much, probably. Let it flow, play and go, don't stop.
Oh. It seems that I've run out of diesel exhaust fluid, and the tractor has just conked out. I'm also very low on fuel. Got a tiny little bit left to do, but I think we're going to have to leave it there and pick this up next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.